So yeah, like the video title says, you can play GTA 4 with ray tracing now. It's kind of like this new mod that they've been working on for a couple months called an RTX remix kind of thing that Nvidia has. And I forget the name of the guy, but they've been working on this project for a while. And I was finally looking to see if it was released, and it looks like it was, so I decided to download it and try it out. Now, it's kind of unoptimized, kind of an FPS killer, but other than that, if you can get it working, it looks really good. GTA 4 is like one of those games where it's like, it's one of those older games where it's like, if you can get it running well on your PC just normally, it looks pretty good, but like with Fusion Fix and the RTX remix for it, it really changes the game. It makes it look like a million times better than it regularly did when it came out, like 2011 or 2008. Playing this game with RTX is kind of like a total game changer and a totally different way to play this game. I didn't play this with the Fusion Fix mod like a couple months ago, and that was kind of like bringing it up to a PS4 remake, or at least like a PS4 remaster. This kind of brings it up, at least for like most materials in the game. Character faces are still pretty limited, but there's not much you can do about that, because that's like kind of stuck in time. But a lot of these materials and stuff, like you can see, like a lot of the reflections and everything are reflection and shining and everything. That kind of stuff is kind of like newer and like looks really good, and looks very, like makes it almost look like a modern day video game. There's still a lot of problems, like the phone kind of UI is kind of fucked, and like I said, the game is an FPS killer, and I don't think they have all the headlights and stuff properly. What would it be? Like properly used and stuff like that. But other than that, it just looks really nice. I wouldn't do a full playthrough of this. I did a full playthrough of it on Fusion Fix where it's like a lot 10 times better in terms of FPS. And that's what I would actually recommend most people will use, is just like a regular Fusion Fix mod, because most PCs can handle it. It's really just looks like a PS4 remaster that adds some of the reflections and textures and stuff that you would normally see. But this kind of RTX thing is more like a kind of like you gotta just check it out once or twice, just because it's like GTA 4 ray tracing just sounds appealing. So it's like, if you're like, oh yeah, you can get like GTA 4 like a summer sale. You can get the GTA 4 collection for like $6 on Steam for the summer sale. And I'd say they're well worth it for like a mod like this. And they're just like the vanilla version. And like I said, probably the best way to experience this game is really with the Fusion Fix mod. After that, if you're kind of feeling spicy, you're like, I kind of want to try this game with ray trace. Like, I would totally use this mod just to like mess around with it for a little bit. This is definitely not optimized to a level where most PCs can do like a full playthrough of it. Like mine probably couldn't do a full playthrough just because the world gets very intensive as the game goes on and it becomes a real problem. And obviously wasn't created for like all these ray trace reflections, but I'm hoping there's a lot more updates as the months go on so I can kind of play this game more fully. But in the state it is now, I'd say it's pretty playable if you just want to mess around in the world and everything like that, just see what the game kind of looks like for ray tracing. I can tell for like a quick thing of just how to install the mod, just for like a quick 2 seconds. How do I make this easy? All you need to really do is go to GitHub, download the mod, download both the installer and the zip, and I think after that you just you run the installer, make sure you have the Fusion Fix thing installed, and then it will check that, and then you just gotta do the exe, and then kind of like you gotta click on the exe. And then the installer will kind of like run through it and then kind of like update the textures and everything as it goes along. I don't think I can do a video about it now just because I already did it. But for now, this is kind of like the best I can do. Maybe I can like put some stuff up. Maybe I can like put some stuff up and just where you go and how you get everything. But yeah, GTA 4 with ray tracing, it looks pretty cool.